Hey y'all, how you doing? Today is Wednesday and I've been asleep most of the day because I've been working a lot, so I'm just trying to get my body, my mind right. But anyways, I'm gonna make a video about something that's been on my spirit, on my heart. Excuse me if I'm touching me, my lashes and everything, I just put them on, but something that's been on my spirit and my heart. And I don't know if it's a test, because it could be just a test to see if I have faith, or it could just be my calling. It could just be, God affirming something for me. I'm starting to take pride in having a voice. Since I've been making my videos, since I've come back to talk to y'all, and it had been like almost 3 years since I had came back to talk to y'all. I'm starting to take pride in the fact that I have a voice. And knowing that I have a voice, my voice and my mind is starting to connect when I project my voice and I say things. I'm starting to feel like I may be, either I'm in a season or this is just how I want to be in my life, that I don't want to be with a man. I don't think that's what I really want to be. I've desired marriage so much. But the type of marriage that I desire is nowhere near what where I'm at in my life. So because of that, I'm starting to be turned off. Like, I don't really want to. I done had a couple of boyfriends since I've came back home. I've always had somebody that was interested in me. That's never been a problem. And my experience with men hasn't been the greatest, because I have a voice and I would tell them how I feel. If I don't like something, I would voice that. And in the relationships that I've had, it didn't go but so far, because if I didn't like something and they constantly telling me, well, we can do this, we can do it this way, I feel like they're not listening to me. So if they won't listen to me when I feel a certain way about something, then imagine if it was more serious. And in me knowing that, like I said, the constant times of the guys I've dated and stuff like that, they offer me things like what they will offer. They offer me things like other women get offered certain things as well. Marriage, relationship, provision, basically. But it doesn't feel like it's something that I need from them. So I'm starting to feel like maybe I need to just go no contact with people, and just, because the relationships have ended bad, where these guys, either they disrespected me, they took actions to disrespect me with another woman in my face, or they have used me sexually when I wasn't ready to engage with them sexually. Certain things that has happened, I don't want to keep going through. So because of that, and then I look at, like I said, the environments that I'm in, I can't see myself being in a prosperous relationship in these environments where I'm working. I have to constantly work, and the work that I'm doing is not work that I truly want to do in my heart. So it's like I feel misplaced anyway. So being in a relationship just adds on to that misplacement in my heart. And I'm just thinking about that. I have more peace being alone in my room, sleeping in my own bed, than sleeping next to a stranger, a man that I don't know. But I also have this knowing that it's not going to always be like this. My timelines have been messed up because the reason of me coming back here and the way that I see how life works, I could have still straightened whatever I had going on out wherever I was. I didn't have to come specifically back in these environments. So, I can understand. And when you go backwards in life, you see it. Like, you see that you go through repeated stuff that you already been through. Like, for example, when I was out, when I did move away, the stuff that I've been going through with people, men, women, community, I had a different type of experience when I went out into the world and I wasn't, from these areas. The people treated me different. The men weren't lusting over me. And they had their selves together. So if it took interest in me, they came to me in a respectful way. It was different. Now I did still face some type, some guys that were kind of like the guys here, where, they kind of leech onto me, being a beautiful woman and everything, and they see a beautiful woman of substance. But when I was in the world, because it's different when you're alone. I was just talking to my mama about this today. When you are off on your own, you have a different mindset. So when those type of guys approached me, I didn't even pay them any attention. Like, it was like, okay, I see whatever, but you're not the one that I want to be with. You're not the type of man I would consider myself dating. So my discernment and my intuition has been off because of coming back where I resided as a child. And it's like I've been facing the same certain things, certain triggers that I faced as a teenager. And now I'm a grown woman. I'm about to be 27. I just remember, like, so much has been going on right now in my life that I've been forgetting about my birthday, and I've never done that before. I'm always excited about my birthday, regardless if I'm working, whatever. There's always me being excited, but this year it's like, yeah, my birthday's next month. I don't even care. Like, my mind is focused on other things. I wish I had saved those videos. I deleted the videos of when I was gone and I was traveling. If you would see that in this right now, you would see what I'm talking about. I was still in the midst of my life changing, but I was happy. I was at peace, and I had a clear mind to make decisions. But I allowed the past to drive me back into this environment. So, but I can pride myself on one thing. One thing about me then in 2023, and the difference now that was a strength for me back then, was that I took charge of my own life. Like, I knew what decisions I was going to make. Nobody could tell me what decisions I was going to make. And even down to me buying a car or career or whatever, I made certain decisions and I was content in those decisions. There was still oh my God, what if it don't work out? I think that's normal because it's something new. But I was very content in knowing that it was going to be successful if I just put myself through it. So, but yeah, I mean, that's all I have to say right now. I'm not going to quit my jobs. Oh yeah, I had an interview today at Bojangles, so I might be working in the morning. She did tell me that I got hired, so I should be getting an email. But yeah, so I may be working in Bojangles in the morning and then working at Walmart at night. So if that's true, I'm gonna have 2 jobs. But yeah, that's about it. It's something in my spirit is just telling me. And if we make it, y'all, on my journey, if we make it and we actually get out of here, you're going to see the difference. I'm going to see the difference, and I'm going to move forward. I'm not going to look back. This is something that it's spiritual for me. It's not nothing that's just, no, this is spiritual. I will get into the reasons of why it's so spiritual in more videos, when I just feel like I need to tell y'all about something like I did tonight about myself. But yeah, like, I don't know if it's a permanent decision, and it's not easy because, like I said, I do long for a committed relationship. I long for a committed marriage. It's always been in my heart. But I definitely don't want to hear. But we'll talk soon. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night.